so much. Oh, I can't get it to the... Oh, I got it! I got it! Oh, yeah! Guys, hey, it's Otche. Sorry for not posting for so long. I've just been so busy with this stuff. So, I hope you guys like this video. What is up, guys? It's Otche back at it again with another Clash Royale video on the Royal Giant after the new 10-1 balance changes. I brought KD2 back to share some awesome replays against the top player in the game as a Royal Giant, and also Max Bait, the new Hog NATO Ice Whiz meta. You can just see how the Royal Giant and his supportive defensive cards just attack his opponents, and the 3 spells just makes it a really good deck in this meta, so stay tuned. I hope you guys like it. What is up, guys? Otche is back. I hope y'all like that intro. Now let's look at the new Royal Giant stats. We've got his range, which decreased from 6.5 to 5 tiles, which means he's going to have to walk across the bridge and get in range of any other building before he targets his building. And his damage went from 159, almost 100 damage, up 95 to 254. His deploy time goes from 2 seconds to 1 second, so he'll be deploying faster. And so here we go. Let us look at all right, and what I have also on the side are the balance changes from October 1st, so check that out. Let's see, that way. And I also have the deck that KD2, the same guy I had on earlier before the balance changes, who had this amazing Royal Giant deck. He is sharing replays with us today, and that's what we're going to look at. And so I've been through these a couple times. They're pretty amazing. So let's look at the new Hog NATO Ice Whiz deck and see how KD takes care of this guy. So they're both level 13. KD, Julius 3.0, he's on that account, is at the top. And he's starting off with his Furnace. His Furnace is used every game, you know, for defense, of course, and he'll put it down. It's a great way to start the match. And he was telling me that he wanted to use the Ice Whiz, but he finds that the minions are just that much better. And so a Royal Giant here on the opposite side of the tombstone, but it gets NATO'd over to the tombstone. So not much damage, but some decent damage from KD on his opponent's left tower. So I went with the underwater theme again, guys, and this is my Rafael Nadal, my favorite tennis player. That's his hat, his logo here, Vamos Rafa. That's what it says. You guys like that? I'm into hats. And here we go. Here we go with the hog push. He thought he could sneak a hog in. And you'll notice that KD is big on the emotes, and so are his opponents often at this high trophy range. So all this gameplay again is the new balance. Is with the new balance changes, so this happened today, so I hope you guys enjoy that, and you can see if you think you might want to play the new Royal Giant. So let's see what happens, guys. So they're both kind of resetting here, and KD's got a substantial amount more damage than his opponent. And you'll find that he defends, so I noticed he's defending the hog in different ways. He's defending goblin barrels. You'll find out in one of the next replays when he plays against bait, he'll defend the goblin barrel with like archers. And so it's pretty interesting. This deck just has a lot of defensive options, and so that's good. So he can hold back, and you might not think of it as like possible, but this deck can also be kind of a chip deck with his lightning. So we'll see how that works and see how that goes here. So let's see. So, and there he starts going with kind of with the chip. So with the NATO and the Ice Whiz, they're often using those together, and then KD can lightning the Ice Whiz and the tower and then also use so many different ways to defend the hog. And here we go, let's see. So Ice Whiz again within range of the tower. Is he gonna lightning? Let's see. Yes, he is. All right, guys, so just take notes. I didn't get a lot of tips on how to play this deck in this new meta. I think KD's just trying to figure it out himself. And so, but I wanted to get this video out there. So now his opponent's probably a little freaked out that he's getting lightning so much. So he put his Ice Whiz up higher. But KD just has so many different ways to stop a hog. So yeah, and so now he's building up a little bit of a bigger push, taking care of that Mega Minion with the minions. And I think his opponent tried to put his Ice Whiz out of range of the lightning, but the lightning got buffed recently, guys, too. Like, check my last couple videos ago. I have the balance changes in there for the lightning, which I think the range got increased. And so this is really a deck that can, could bring the Royal Giant into the meta. And you'll see coming up, we have a match against the best Royal Giant player, according to KD, in all of Clash Royale. So I think he has a PB of 6,400. So that might be that. So anybody in the comments, feel free to let me know if there's somebody who's higher than that. But so here he goes. KD's just chipping away at that tower with. He has 3 different spells in this deck. You'll see. So it's the Royal Giant, the minions, barbarians, the furnace, the archers, and then 3 spells. So zap, log, and lightning. Huge. There it is. Lightning right on cue. All right, guys. And KD spares no expense when it comes to emotes. All right, guys. Let's look at against the #1 RG player in the world. I know that some people do not have the patience to watch a 20-minute video, so let's get that out fairly early. And this is pretty exciting. I bet this guy is French. Epic Toi. Toi is you in French. Latin PLS. I don't know what PLS means. But they're kind of feeling each other out right now. Maybe they know each other as well. And both, well, it looks like at least KD has some fans. And so I think this move right here is kind of like figuring out how his opponent's going to take care of the Royal Giant. And so if I were KD, I'd be a little concerned because that mini P.E.K.K.A is a pretty good counter to his Royal Giant, which it's going to be really hard for him to break through. And guys, just watch this closely to see what happens because KD just, especially toward the end, just is very smart the way he plays both towers and the way he decides to play. So here is his opponent, Epic, who decides to put in the first lightning. And they're exchanging all kinds of emotes, and it looks like both guys do have fans watching. So this is pretty exciting stuff, guys. I do not have, I think my Royal Giant's actually up to 12, but I don't know if I can play one. Let me know if you guys are interested in playing Royal Giant, and if you want more gameplay, because I'm sure it's going to be really popular just to see how people react to this new Royal Giant. It seems like a buff to me. I mean, if Royal Giant gets like 2 or 3 hits in your tower, that just does real damage, like 700, 750 damage there, like if it gets 3 hits. So yeah. All right. So Royal Giant in the back. I haven't noticed KD doing that himself, and so, but apparently it's it's a way for you to gather up elixir, behind your Royal Giant. But that it just makes it that much harder for the Royal Giant to get any damage because yeah. So Barbarians at the bridge with jump of the Fire Spirits, and that saves. I don't even think the Royal Giant got a hit on the furnace there, so that's pretty cool. And KD is not really in the lead right now, and not in the elixir lead either. So how is he going to come back from this guy? So he does have 3 spells. His opponent has 3 as well. So his opponent has the arrows instead of the arrows instead of the zap. So and mini P.E.K.K.A instead of barbarians, and maybe the yeah, he has fire spirits and the mega minion. So 7-13, guys. How is he going to come back? So he's putting a lot of pressure on the left side, but really not touching the tower yet. And look at this guy. So, and he's down like 3 elixir right now, like a partially alive mini P.E.K.K.A. But if you don't consider that, then they're at the same elixir. So both putting pressure on each other's towers. Those barbarians are huge. Let's see. With the barbarians and the log, denies any hits at all. And his opponent, like his opponent used the mega minion, and that just now turned the tides of the match. So look at that. So his opponent's probably really thinking hard now. He's up a few elixir, but really needing to defend that side of the tower, that tower. So going hard on that side, and look at this. That was a huge move right here. So double lane pressure. What's his opponent going to do? He's got 5 elixir, but he's got all spells and a mega minion, and what can he do? And so barbarians on the tower with the fire spirits coming behind and the lightning. All his opponent can do is laugh, guys. Like, that was such an epic match. I hope you guys like that. Hope you guys like that match. So let's keep it going with the Royal Giant matches. We've got Max Bait and we've got P.E.K.K.A NATO. So let's look at the P.E.K.K.A NATO, and then stick around at the end for the bait matchup, which is pretty interesting. I mean, I guess you got 3 spells. A lot of people were running 3 spells, so maybe it's harder for bait. You know what I'm saying? And man, I don't know about you guys, but I just hate the furnace right now. I just feel like it's everywhere. I play a hog deck, and it's just so difficult to get through. So let's see. Katie used the zap, the log, and the minions there, and totally denied that battle ram. His opponent's sitting on some elixir, seeing what he's going to do. Now that was a bit of a bad move from his opponent. So with the P.E.K.K.A in the back, but still now he knows that he's got a Royal Giant. So how's he gonna fight from there? So let's see. How's he gonna fight? I got all kinds of good words today, guys. All kinds of great words. Fighting words. So now these guys, season reset, he was at just over 6,000. KD was at the end of the season, so he dropped down. You know, that got cut in half between 6 and 4, so he started at like 5,000 trophies. But that's where everybody who was at 6,000 started. So he's playing like decent players here, a lot of like pretty much maxed accounts and everything. So actually, you know what, guys? Let's do double time on this because he's got that first tower, and let's watch and see how he defends. So poison, like his opponent poisoned, but still didn't matter with the barbarians, just taking care of that battle ram. So P.E.K.K.A, and look at this. So he's using the Royal Giant to kite the P.E.K.K.A, brought back by a tornado. Doesn't matter, P.E.K.K.A still can't take care of the Royal Giant in time for him to walk all around the arena. And so many defensive options here, guys. Let's see what he does. So he's pulling the P.E.K.K.A over with the furnace, and then with the barbarians, like one connection with the battle ram on the left side, but that's it. Like KD just it's so easy, so many defensive options in this deck. And so for the final match, guys, let us look at Max Bait. So let me know if you guys like this this style. I think I can play this deck, but I'll lose, and I'm on my mini account right now, so I think I'll just avoid that. I'll just let you guys watch the pro, and hopefully you enjoy that. So these replays, solid replays. But if you guys really want me to play, I'll join the clan next time with my main account, and I'll play a match with whatever deck we're using. Although I am not much of a gemmer, I'll buy offers and stuff like that, but I don't have like a max account. I'm a level 12, like not even a third of the way, I think. So look at that. So he's defending the Goblin Barrel with the Max Archers, and that does a pretty good job. And he's down right now, but I'd say he's probably up in Elixir. But with 3 spells, so I mean, just so many defensive options. That's how he plays this. So he's all out of counters for the Goblin Barrel. It looks like he's just going to eat the damage and support his Royal Giant. And so Princess for the minions, but they're still going to connect for quite a lot of damage. That's pretty interesting. You know, the Princess can't do a whole lot. I hate when that happens too. Like at my level 9, I play a Princess, and oftentimes I'll have to play her at kind of reactively against like a minion horde. And if the minion horde even gets, you know, she'll get 1 hit, and then the minion horde will get in your tower for like just a second and a half, 2 seconds, and your tower's like halfway down. It just sucks. So so that's kind of what KD did there with the kind of rush play with the Royal Giant and the minions. Ended up taking the tower. So now all KD has to do is defend from here. But he looks like he's gonna put pressure on and give him a kissy face as well. You know, gotta love your emotes. You guys like the emotes? I think they're fun. I want to avoid. I think I've spent like $20 twice on them. I think I want to avoid doing that. But so I don't have the skeletons one yet. So he's having to defend those Goblin Barrels a little bit, saving his log. But now he's got 2 princesses that are gonna be taken out by the minions. So yeah, minions are pretty solid in this deck. So that's fun. Pretty solid indeed. I used to play minions because I was a Lava Loon player until I realized just how difficult it was just on the ladder and not having like a max Lava Loon or a very high Lava Loon. It was just going to be too tough, so I decided to go with the Royal, with the Hog. So here we go. Domination, guys. So KD just really kicking some butt with this Royal Giant deck. I hope you guys liked it. And if you're looking for more gameplay like this from KD and other pros, just let me know. And with that, guys, Otche out.
What you got, a man? I don't see you with him. Put your phone down. Let's get it. Forget your Instagram and your Twitter. Got me like, whoa.